Et yop tout le monde, c'est Black Eagle. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour la suite de l'épisode où on retourne chez Radzi. Bonjour, est-ce que je peux rentrer? Alors, tu as une armure très spéciale, mon ami.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope.
T'es
What do you
toujours,
want
non,
from
t'es
his
toujours
lordship?
très
What
bizarrement
makes you think
texturé.
he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right, then. Go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Yes. Merci. Je sais qu'à une époque, la démo, ils avaient mis des vagues sur les... Après peut-être c'est que quand il y a du vent. Hein. Enfin des vagues genre... Volalati. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, monsieur? Pourquoi vous êtes mendiant comme ça? Qu'est-ce qui vous prend?
How? What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night, and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
C'est quand même... Le mec il... il est en train de mendier et moi je lui dis plus tard. T'as l'air d'aller bien. Je crois que ça dépend du point de vue.
Will that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm gonna find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Un cheval. Je suppose que c'est en haut. Oh, les ralentissements. Le château est trop beau, c'est ça? Wow. Bizarre quand même parfois. D'accord, on fait caca là. Caca pipi là. C'est marrant quand même, hein. C'est devant tout le monde quoi. Ils ont même pas un rideau. Ça m'étonnerait que le seigneur Radzig se soit transformé en femme. Bonjour. Ah mais il faut que je rentre en fait. Ah, par où? Quoi, c'est encore en haut?
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pechstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion. Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't.
Il est quand même super gentil, hein, ce Radzik. On connaît pas beaucoup des gens qui feraient ça à l'époque. Féodalité. Le réveil. Ouais, c'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron, en effet. Où est-ce qu'il faut que j'aille du coup? Je vais m'entraîner, mais c'est peut-être pas trop l'heure. Il me faudrait un lit, quand même. Ah ouais, c'est vrai que je peux aller dormir chez l'autre meuf. J'ai découvert l'arène de combat. Il faudrait peut-être quelqu'un pour m'y apprendre quelque chose. Hein? Ok, bon, j'aurais dû me douter que c'était un peu tard. Bon, par contre, je sais pas où aller. Ah bah on va aiguiser une épée. Ouais, en pleine nuit. On va essayer. Miséricorde. Faisons ça. Alors, aide. Oh, ça va être chaud. Oh putain. Alors. Bon, l'effet d'étincelle est pas super bien foutu. Alors ça peut paraître con, mais en fait le fait de faire 4 mouvements à la fois c'est quand même chaud quoi. Je sais pas à quel point je l'ai bien fait ou mal fait en fait. Je sais pas du tout. Moi je veux un cheval. Ah, peut-être que je peux dodo ici. Est-ce qu'il y a un truc pour dodo? Dans une église, hein, bien sûr. Enfin, une chapelle. Ah oui. Les dessins. C'est des backers, ça. C'est ceux qui ont payé très cher pour le jeu. Tout début. C'est marrant. C'est classe. Alors, faut que je retourne à mon lit. Ah mais je peux voyager rapidement. Bah on va faire ça alors. Sinon c'est un peu chiant. Hein. Alors, allons au terrain d'entraînement. Henry qui s'amuse. Ah merde, j'ai pas mangé. Ah bah tant pis hein. Alors on va voir pour manger. Pain. Ça c'est bon. Oh là j'ai déjà trop mangé quoi. Bon bah je dois attendre que l'autre con arrive. Et alors je sais pas qui. Je vais parler au capitaine Bernard. Mais Bernard, il est pas là? Si? Il est venu après? Bon, je vais attendre 2 heures. Il est là, hein? Putain. Ah bah voilà. Ouais, je vais apprendre à me battre, enfin. Ah mais c'est lui, capitaine Bernard. Mais attends, il y avait un autre gars qui s'appelait Bernard. Moi, je sais pas.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Je ne suis pas un gamin. Ouais, bon, t'es un gamin encore.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Ouais, autant essayer.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Il y a une belle armure. Entraînement chevaleresque.
So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Ouais, mais je sais, hein.
That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Very good. I don't have all day, boy. Very good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
Bah ça marche pas, donc il faut appuyer sur A.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
Ok, allez, c'est parti. Wow, mec. C'est quoi cet enchaînement que tu nous as fait? Wow. Puis il m'a fait mal l'enfoiré. Ouais, allez.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut.
Ah,
Sword
bah
is
ouais,
low,
c'est intelligent.
lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Non.
Well done. Right, lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Ouais, c'est logique.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stand. As soon as I start to attack, you block. Booth knocks the blade aside.
Ah, c'est ça, ok.
Very good.
Bon, il faut...
That's it.
Merde, je l'ai fait trop tard. Mais je suppose que ce sera pas tout le temps en ralenti.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Too soon again.
Ok. Faut vraiment attendre que le truc soit là. Mais c'est bizarre parce que là il fait même pas d'animation. Aïe.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Ok.
Wait a while, Henry.
Non, 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 c'était bien, je m'entraînais. Ah. Par contre, concentration totale, hein, moi. C'est clair qu'en combat, je vais pas parler.
What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside,
Mhm.
attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. No, not like that.
Comment on fait? Ok, juste un pas de côté.
Nice. All right.
Merde, trop tôt.
No. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You see a strike before it's even properly started. All right. Very good. Good.
Les salauds, à chaque fois ils m'en rajoutent une à la fin.
Last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment. The opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Nice. Ah, that's it. Very good. No, that's not it. Well done. No, that's not it. Very good. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. Don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent.
Ouais, je
Talent
sais.
alone won't do.
C'est un truc très difficile.
Don't leave yet. So Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery.
Ah ouais.
Come with me.
Ah, c'est intéressant. Du coup, faut voir si j'ai pas gagné des... si, des points de compétence. En combat. LP. Coup comptant dans... C'est quoi? Bon, je vais apprendre ça, même si j'ai pas encore l'arme pour l'instant. On va enlever ça, qu'est-ce qu'il fout là? Tu veux pas aller plus vite? Je sais que t'as une armure, mais quand même.
Hey you! Halt!
Quoi, moi?
Surrender!
Mais j'ai
You're
rien
under
fait!
arrest for breaking the law.
Mais... Mais j'ai rien fait! Mais mec! Mais mec! J'ai rien fait!
It's you! You crippled someone.
À quoi?
Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Comment vous avez que... Mais... Mais je suis trop dans la merde. Tout ça parce que j'ai tué quelqu'un. C'est trop la... Mais comment ils savent que c'est moi? Bon bah...
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Ouais bah alors les gars...
Alright, let's go and get it over with quick.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving.
Je sais que les autres options marcheront pas de toute façon donc... 10 jours! Oh là là! C'est trop la merde! Mais les gars! Oh putain! Bon bah tout hein. Les gens. Putain, vous avez raté un truc. Enfin, raté. Vous pouvez être content. Je crois que là, ça fait 10 minutes. Au moins 10 minutes. Que ce foutu truc tourne, que je suis en prison. Alors, en gros, ça fait vraiment regretter de faire des meurtres. Mais par contre, j'avoue que je m'attendais pas à ce que quelqu'un sache que c'est moi, quoi. Donc faites pas comme moi. Si vous faites de la merde, faites juste un... Rendez juste un homme inconscient, pas plus. Parce que sinon, c'est vraiment la merde. Ouais. Le pire, c'est que sans déconner, en 10 jours, il y a tellement de trucs qui peuvent se passer, quoi. Mon perso doit être vraiment mal, quoi. Les gars, je devais aller retrouver l'épée. Je crois que c'est fini, y a plus moyen. Taverne, ce sera un peu plus tard. Ah non, c'est là. Putain, j'ai dépassé le truc, quoi. Attendez, 2 secondes.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position.
Exactement. Des brassards, chouette.
Oh, ain't exactly the weapon of choice.
Attends. La flèche est relâchée. Non, 2. Pas 1. Couillon. Oh, c'est chaud. Oh putain. Mais moi je tire mieux que lui, quoi. Oh, putain. C'est plus dur qu'on le croit en fait. Là je bouge pas la souris. Vous voyez ce que ça fait? Putain. Attends. Allô? Oui, ça va? Juste pour te dire, j'ai plus de crédit pour te répondre. Oui, quand tu es là. Ah, peut-être. Ouais. Je commence à capter le truc, mais putain. Et B?
That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Et B?
You've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him
Oh
try.
oui, oh oui.
Do you think you can beat me? Well,
Anytime.
very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Eh merde. Mais je suis pas bon à l'arc. Vous essayez d'utiliser un équipement qui exige des compétences dont vous ne disposez pas encore sans efficacité, donc c'est effectivement rendez-vous trouver des conditions exactes pour... Alors, attendez. Statistiques. Éloquence. Ah, d'accord. Ça c'est pas mal. Parce que les petits après, suffira de les menacer un peu, c'est bon. Alors, inventaire. brassards, je les ai mis. Bon. Pour l'instant, je gagne. Ah merde, putain trop. Je suis pas mal, hein. Je m'habitue petit à petit. Trop. C'est pas encore gagné, mais c'est pas loin. Oh yes. Ah, je l'ai eu.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt.
Ouais, en effet, t'étais pas bon là aujourd'hui.
I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the
Oh oui, oui, oui,
If you
oui.
like.
Et donne-moi ton épée dans ce cas-là.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Non, mais je suis pour.
Then let's go.
Je suis plus doué à l'épée, je pense que... Enfin, on verra. J'ai quand même passé 10 jours sans me battre là. Hein. Sans déconner, ça c'est... Connard. Allez, mais... Viens, 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 viens.
Take that. Is that the best you can do?
Il m'a tapé en même temps, ça me saoule. À chaque fois, c'est comme ça. Oh, est-ce que je l'ai mis? Pardon. Par contre, c'était avec des vraies épées et c'est pas cool pour lui, quoi.
You got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Mais moi, j'aurais bien aimé l'épée aussi, hein, ton épée. Elle est bien, ton épée. Bon, j'ai un bow maintenant. Arme. Bon, par contre, faudrait que je vende des trucs, mais on fera ça plus tard. Allez, bah merci d'avoir regardé l'épisode, on va s'arrêter ici. Avec cette belle vue du soleil levant. J'espère que vous avez kiffé. C'était un épisode un peu spécial pour moi parce que passer un quart d'heure à rien faire, c'était un peu chaud. Et on se reverra dans le prochain épisode. A plus.